good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whatever time of day you're choosing to watch this video. Thank you for being here. I'm Jacob Avillion. I am joined, as always, of course, by the handsomest co-host in the game. To my right here, Brayden McClellan. Brayden, uh, what's going on? How you doing? How's it hanging? What's the
You
haps
know,
today?
I got a lot to say today. So I'm going
Really?
to toss it over to you, and then we'll get
Mm.
back to me. Little curveball here for you. How you doing?
Okay, well, I got a few things actually. So not probably not as much as you do, because I don't think it's like a lot. But doing well. Got a text message while driving home today from HR. One of the good HR text messages, not a bad HR text message.
I never know with you.
Not a joke was so good HR wanted to hear it situation, but
Yeah.
another interview situation. So I applied for a different
Okay.
position, not the one that I've applied for a few times now. I applied for some kind of apprenticeship designer position, and I'm like, you know what, whatever, shoot or shoot. It's an apprenticeship. They got to teach you anyways. So if I don't know nothing, it's not the end of the world. So um, put it down. And full stop. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but it's just nice to like, for one, to be considered, and two, for for them to know I'm trying to move up. You know,
Whatever, you keep getting considered. It's about time they give you something.
I agree, but we'll see where it goes. But um, you know, uh, other than that, my sister's birthday's coming up pretty soon, so 2 weekends from now, I am going to be doing something with her. I don't know what yet, but it's gonna be nice. So, excuse me. And then, um, a couple few days from now, this Saturday, I'm going to a party. So that's gonna be fun. Going to my friend's place to pregame first, and then we're going to the party afterwards. Going with a few other friends of mine.
And driving, sick,
Yes, sir. Always, you
as you
know.
should.
So that's exciting. It's gonna be fun. I'm going to Walmart after this episode. Hell yeah, love me some grocery shopping. And um, is that it for me? Oh, my computer took a shit the other day. But I fixed it because I'm a grown ass
Good for
man. I'm a
you.
big boy, and sorry. Although I'm still, so what do you call it? There's like the optimized RAM slots on your computer, and then there's the other two RAM slots on your motherboard, right? The issue with my computer was the RAM. When I would try to start the computer, it wouldn't boot up, and when I opened up my tower to see the light in the motherboard, it was my RAM light, and um, so what I did, I moved the slot, took the slots out, cleaned all like dusted off all the ports, and I put them in the other two just in case like those two ports were bad, or one of those two ports was bad, and my computer now doesn't boot up every time, but cut power off, turn it back on, and eventually it does. But solution, just put it in sleep mode. RAM does not shut off in sleep mode. In fact, it's the one thing that doesn't shut off in sleep mode. So every time I put my computer in sleep mode and then turn it back on, I never have any issues. So, and I think if you, as opposed to turning your computer off, if you leave it in sleep mode for an entire year, you're only giving yourself $10 extra on your electric bill, like over the course of an entire year, because sleep mode uses up so little power that on a month to month basis, it's pretty minuscule. So, excuse me, but fixed it. Computer's running again. So very good. But in fact, it might have even been the night that we recorded the last podcast that my computer took a shit. Either that or it was the very next day. But
Yeah, it was close. Yeah.
yeah, it was either that day or the next one. But it was very close to that time frame. But go ahead, give us the spiel. You got a lot going on. You said so.
So,
Let these folks
well,
know.
as you were talking, I just got this text,
Hmm.
and it's probably like some weird. It's either a scam thing or this is insane to be getting. We're not going to get political or too into this. I just wanted to read you what I just got texted though.
Hmm.
Greetings, this is Steve. I'm an ICE agent located in San Antonio. We are inquiring via SMS services at no cost to the recipient about potential leads.
I'm sending bro a
If you have
picture of my
any,
balls.
if you have any information, respond to this number at your convenience.
Yeah, I'm sending bro a picture of somebody else's balls, not my balls. But I want he didn't deserve my balls. But
Okay, but to actual stuff. Well, let's do this first, just so I don't forget. From an unknown author. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off.
How do we know it's a woman if it's an unknown author?
I don't know. That's a great point. This is just some dude. It's a middle-aged man. No, I don't know how, but
you know what? I'll take their word for it because I don't understand. Yeah, how can you not know who the quote is? But just I don't. But I know it was a woman. I swear it.
Is it because it's served? Like, is that what their point? Is that their assumption basis?
I don't know. It fits the bill of a girl boss quote. I think even if a dude did say it, I think it's a girl boss quote in spirit. So that's fine.
I guess.
Sure.
Maybe context clues from the rest of their writings leads you to believe.
Maybe, but again, if it's unknown author, how do you know if?
Yeah.
You know, not every unknown author is the same unknown author. So
yeah,
maybe they found like a book full of this shit, and with no title on it, and then somewhere else in the book it alludes to that being a woman. I don't know. I'll take their word for it.
Yeah. Anyways. Okay. Let's see. First off, let's start with the little story that happened today. I'm at work. So I work at one base, and they've been sending me to a different base for the last week to help out.
Okay.
So I don't have my own car there. So for lunch, it's like me and whatever my partner wants to do. And now at that base, my partner knows some people, so one guy came by and picked us up, and we were heading to lunch.
Yeah.
And I hear on the phone, they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna go to Ojos." And I don't know. I was like, I don't know what that place is.
Yeah.
But I had a suspicion it was like a Hooters type place. Just off immediate vibes. I was like, I don't know. And I asked my partner, I was like, oh, what kind of place is that? He just goes like, a restaurant. That's all he says is a restaurant. And I'm like, yeah, this is some type of place. We go, brother, way worse than Hooters.
Oh shit! They just
got it was lingerie day. And I was like, what are we doing? We're going back to work after this. Why are you trying to get in some type of mood?
Bricked up, bro.
Just me and two married men. Me and two married men at a restaurant that's not the type of vibe I would want to go to regardless of anything. I do not care for places like that.
It's not my favorite either.
No, it just feels weird.
Well, if I'm going to a sports bar, I'm usually there to watch sports. I don't need titties.
Yeah.
You know, two of my favorite things, but I usually like to keep church and state separate. You know.
It's a great point.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just in my head. I'm just like, there's no way this is like a good work environment.
Yeah.
It definitely invites the wrong clientele, for sure. But yeah, so that happened. And I was like, I've never been to Hooters. I've never cared to go to any type of place like this. And then next thing I know, I'm there, and I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
But the food was all right, so whatever. The other thing, speaking of sports bars, speaking of sports, I think I've lost my love for the game. I just don't care about football anymore. I've lost my love for the game.
When you take a year off from being a Cowboys fan and they reward you with hiring Brian Schottenheimer as the head coach, I understand.
Yeah, it's the way Jerry's running it. That's the biggest piece of this whole thing. That's the foundation of it. He's just it's impossible to be a fan of the team I want to be a fan of because I was thinking of that Quagmire sound that was going around on TikTok where it's like I don't want someone like Lois. I want Lois. That's how I felt about watching the Cowboys. But like Quagmire in that scenario, he can't have Lois. And in this scenario right now, it's for a different reason, but I can't have the Cowboys.
No.
I can't. For my own sake, I just can't do it. So that happens. The whole foundation of my love for the sport is just gone because I can't do it anymore with that team, the way it's run. I'm waiting for a man to die. I hate that that's the case, but that is where I'm at right now. I am waiting for a man to die to enjoy something again. And then, okay, I love Joe Burrow. The way he plays football and throwing to Jamar Chase, they don't make the playoffs. through no faults of either of them. So then I don't have that to enjoy. And then a Chiefs-Eagles Super Bowl. The last thing I wanted.
Yeah.
And it's just like, why am I watching this sport? I don't like any of this. Because I said this. I loved it for a lot of reasons, but one of the things I loved watching football is that it was something to watch. Because it's Sunday. What else am I doing? Nothing. So I'm watching football.
Mm-hmm.
Now with videos, I've been pouring myself into. Now to watch football or any sports, really, I have to take myself away from that. I got to pull myself away from making videos to watch the sport. And now I'm sitting there. I'm like, I could be watching videos, but instead I'm doing something I don't want to do right now. I don't like what I'm watching right now.
Yeah.
So it's like, what am I doing this for? And I've lost the love for the game. It'll probably come back at some point. Because I do love football and I love the Cowboys. Like I hate it, but I love the Cowboys. It's the only team I really do want. That's what I learned this year. I was like, oh yeah, I'll be a Bengals fan, or okay, maybe I'll switch over to being a Bills. And I just couldn't. It just wasn't there. The spark wasn't there.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Cowboys have to do because I don't even hate Brian Schottenheimer. Because who knows? He could be great. The process to getting him was terrible.
Yeah.
And signs aren't looking good. Likelihood is not good. But he could be great. Who knows? If he is, it's luck on Jerry's part.
Yeah. You seen that clip?
Yeah.
The introductory press conference where they mentioned.
I saw the quote, but not the clip.
Well, they mentioned it's the very beginning where they mentioned Brian Schottenheimer and everybody claps, and then they're like, and then there was also Stephen Jones and
nobody claps except for Stephen for himself, and then Brian started clapping for him.
Yeah. They kind of set him up, though, because, Steven's been there. Why would they be clapping for Steven? He's not a new addition. It's not exciting. It's just Stephen Jones.
They definitely went the wrong order there.
Yeah. But.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I hate the Super Bowl matchup, and then it's forcing me to, root for the Eagles. I'm just focusing on Saquon in terms of rooting for it, but I have to root for the Eagles.
I'm rooting for Kansas City.
I hate them. They're actually a big reason as to why I'm losing the love for the sport. Is I genuinely do not think their games are getting officiated equally to the other team. I'm not saying it's fixed. I don't know why it is the case.
Yeah.
But consistently, each game feels weighted in their favor, at least officiating wise. I hate that. I can't handle that. I'm done. I can't. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I'm not watching the fucking Super Bowl. I hate it.
Yeah.
It's why their victories feel hollow. I'm like, okay, you won. I really don't think you should have beat Buffalo.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Well, if Josh Allen had just 180 no-scoped Khalil Shakir on that fourth down.
Dude.
Yeah. No. I would like to, Dalton Kincaid just needs to make a play in that situation. Josh Allen made arguably the best throw anybody made all year long.
Me and Gabe both said, yo, brother needed to
catch the fucking ball. It's right there. He fell down too early. I don't know what his plan was there. Yeah. He could have just ran back to the ball. He had plenty of yardage for the first down. But, I know it's in that situation. Obviously, there's a lot going on. I'm hating from outside the club here. I'm not in the NFL, but it would be nice to see somebody at some point make a play for Josh Allen. Also,
Travis Kelce used to be likable. I hate that dude now.
He's annoying.
I hated him. I officially hated him ever since the Justin Tucker incident.
Mm-hmm.
I was done. I was like, dude, what the fuck? What are we doing?
Yeah,
I was done with it then, and then it's not gotten better. The problem is, I really like Jason Kelce.
He's awesome. I do love
Which
Jason.
Yeah.
I don't love Travis.
Travis is
quite annoying.
It's funny. The thing that everyone else hates about Travis, his relationship with Taylor, is the thing I care the least about. I don't
care.
She's on TV or whatever. I'm scooping food into my mouth. Who cares? She's posted. If I don't care, I scroll. It's so dumb that people care.
vast
Like,
majority of the game, they don't put like she's not on the screen for most of it.
yeah,
I don't care. It doesn't matter.
yeah. I would have an easier time. I would have an easier time rooting for the Eagles if they had a different head coach.
Yeah.
I can kind of live with an obnoxious fan base because like a lot of teams, especially when they win, will get to an obnoxious level. Not like Philly.
I could live with an Eagles Super Bowl. Yeah, could the coach thing, but also like I wish Jalen Hurts was a better quarterback because
Yeah,
it's already happening where people are already talking about a lot of media people anyways, but you don't see this as much with fans. But I just
yeah,
know if Jalen Hurts had a ring on his resume, it would kill quarterback discourse for the next 5 years. And I
yeah.
don't want that.
I mean, I
I
can live with
don't
it
want
because
that.
you can tell he works hard. I think he's a good.
He's
He's
a good
definitely a
dude.
good
He's a
dude.
really good dude. Like it's
Like,
not
like the thing people complain about him as a person is that he speaks in cliches. That's the worst. All right,
it's
you're
annoying,
fine.
it's corny, whatever. He's still like I don't care. I don't care. Like
Yeah.
he's a grinder for sure. Like he's put in the effort to get better as a quarterback. Clearly,
Since I like him as a person, I'm
yeah,
like, whatever.
it's not the worst thing in the world. But like, just knowing that he's like a decent quarterback who has the best like every Eagles play is Jalen Hurts with a 4 second pocket where he either makes a routine throw or ruins the clean pocket. Like it's just I don't like watching it. Frankly, I don't like watching Jalen Hurts because there's almost nothing he does that has a high degree of difficulty to it, and so it's very hard for me to say like, well, a lot of people don't. Most people wouldn't consider him an elite quarterback for that reason.
Right.
He doesn't
I
do
think another reason
anything at an elite
it,
level.
it doesn't bother me is because I don't like my quarterback. So it's not like I have a quarterback I like that should be above Hurts. That's now because of Hurts' supporting cast is getting put above him.
Yeah.
Keep him above Dak. That's fine. And people will have
Mm-hmm.
most overwhelming majority of people have Hurts below Burrow, Allen, and Lamar, like my three favorite quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So it's fine. It's not like I'm a Matthew Stafford fan. I mean, I love Matthew Stafford. Like, he's a great player and should be above Hurts, but it's not like that's my guy.
Yeah.
And people put Hurts above him when they shouldn't. So I think maybe that helps me stomach it better.
I don't think most people put Hurts above Stafford. I think people came back down to earth on Hurts. At least like after no after
Yeah.
the first time they made the Super Bowl, people were there was conversations of like top 4, top 5, like that was insane.
Ooh, I was hearing
Um,
two.
all right, but what do you call it? People came back down to earth on him a bit. I feel, and I think that was like it's
No, I mean I
nice.
think for the most part. But then
It's
you
mostly
know,
Eagles fans who are propelling him into a
well, Eagles
stratosphere he's
fans
not
and then like
belonging.
people who just and then just yeah, some media
People
people.
who don't actually watch the football. I don't know. I feel like some people like watching numbers go up more than they actually like watching football. See, they're the only stat that matters is wins, and I feel like okay, like was fucking
For teams, if we're judging teams
sure,
holistically, yeah.
absolutely, but like you're gonna tell me Jimmy Garoppolo was the second best quarterback in the league in 2019 when they made the Super Bowl? Like come on, give me a fucking break. Oh, it's annoying. It's annoying. But yeah, I would. A three-peat would be a cool piece of history to witness in my lifetime because it's never been done before.
I
And
I'll hate it. I'll hate if it's this team because I don't think they should be there. It'll feel fraudulent to me. It'll feel hollow to me.
yeah,
I don't think they should be there, and I don't want to see it.
fair enough.
But to me, it makes. You wanted to talk about quarterback. To me, I think it makes the GOAT coach conversation more. I think Andy Reid has a better chance of closing in on Bill. I think he's closer.
Hmm. I don't know, but I think Andy is like pretty quickly moving to at least number 2 all time. With the resume he's put together. Even what he was doing in Philly, still a good coach. Just like couldn't get them over the hump. Um,
I think what helps is because Bill's won and Bill did it all with one quarterback. So and like didn't have success really without Brady.
yeah.
With Reed, yeah, he has all the Super Bowl wins with one, but he has like all this other like high level success without him, not Super Bowl
He went
success.
to a Super Bowl without Mahomes, but he lost to Bill Belichick in that Super Bowl. So that's an interesting
Yeah,
conversation too.
yeah, I think to me that's the closer and going to be more interesting conversation.
Yeah, I think that one could maybe come up sooner than the other one. And I don't think that one's being entertained enough. I don't,
To me, that needs to be the one.
yeah,
But
yeah. I would say Andy, like especially if they can get the three-peat off, I would say Andy probably moves to number 2 all time.
because to me, this three-peat's more impressive for him than it is for Mahomes.
That's fair, and well, and it also we'll see what Kansas City looks like without Reed because he's not going to be around for the entirety of the Mahomes tenure. You don't think? So
You don't think, but you never know.
I mean, Mahomes is going to be 29, I think, this offseason, or already is 29, like turned 29 this season. I don't know. Um, I don't know. I don't think Andy's going to be around another decade. Especially if they three-peat, he might just retire this year. I don't expect him to, but
if they three-peat, I think win or lose, I think Travis might be done.
I need Kelsey to go. Yeah, his time is.
He's 29. He'll turn 30 like right as the season's starting, September 17th.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need Kelsey to go ahead and hang him up after this season. I think it makes sense, especially if they get the three-peat off. Propose to Taylor after the game is over or whatever. Announce your retirement the next day on social media. I don't know. Do what you got to do. But
let's see. Oh, another thing I wanted to talk about quickly is that the Freaks and Geeks video is out.
It's out. I didn't get the notification.
It's out. I don't know.
Today or did it go out like
Saturday?
Okay, maybe I did and I'm tripping. Okay, I know what I'm doing at work tomorrow.
It's doing well.
It's
doing well. It's closing in on 400 views.
Okay.
Which is good for my channel. Good bit of likes and comments, man. Really, this has definitely been some great comments. I got love this video. I got a huge I've got a couple of big compliments. One was it was like, oh, what was it? Maybe I can just pull up the comments on it. Yeah, here they are. It was, have a feeling you're gonna take off.
Yes, sir.
Someone said, I see the potential in this. I really enjoyed this. Can't wait for the Firefly one. That's another one I really like where people are like, cool, I like this. I can't wait to see like the next in this series. So some great comments that are like, okay, sick. This all the time. Just know that video was worth it. It's doing really well right now. It's getting good views. It's gonna be hitting 400 soon. I was like, oh, thank God. I was literally, I was sitting there and I'm like, the worst thing about YouTube for me right now is putting my heart into a video that gets like 10 views. And it's like,
it's a pure passion project. Ain't nobody watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I love making videos, but I'd be lying if I said that doesn't get.
It's a little deflating.
I don't want to say, yeah, deflating. Oh, yeah, deflating is probably the right word, not disheartening, because it's like, I'm going to keep doing this regardless. But it is just like, okay. But yeah, seeing that one do well is great. And the first of things that make Pokemon is going to be coming out either this week or next week, Saturday. Either Saturday this week or Saturday next week. Which is fun. That's a series that I also am very excited to see how people feel about it. Because my biggest video is that concept broadly, and these videos will be that concept more in detail.
More succinctly, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that'll be fun. So 2025 is definitely shaping up to be the best year on the channel. We're at 2,000 and I don't know if I hit 2,000 last time we recorded or not.
I think you. I want to say you did right before we started, or right during the recording. I think you did during the recording.
I don't remember. I'm at 2,040.
You and I were on the call together when you hit 2K, so I think you hit it last week.
Okay.
Actually, I think so. I don't know. Maybe we were. Maybe I'm tripping, but I could have
sworn. I can
because I thought you were looking at your other window or something or other.
Well, I think I usually give like a lot of updates, like sub count, especially like at the end of videos. I can hold on. I'll see when I hit 2,000. It's right here. See live count. Like,
if it was 121, then yes, we did it. Probably the last time we recorded. Let me check the group chat.
Hit 2,000. It does it by day. So the 20. So I must have hit it on the 20, either on the 22nd or on the 23rd. Yeah, because January 22nd I had 1996, and then the 23rd I had 2002.
Yep, it is.
So I don't know which.
It was the 23rd.
The 23rd. Okay, sick.
Thursday at 5:25 p.m., Brayden McClellan sent a screenshot to the Dr. Pepper Gang group chat. And why is the G not capital in Dr. Pepper? I gotta rectify that in a second. Um, Brayden McClellan sent a screenshot of his YouTube channel and his
Okay.
little handsome face with the name Brayden McClellan next to it, and it said 2,000 total subscribers, and you said 2K, baby. And then immediately
Hey, baby.
afterwards, Gabe sent the video of Spike doing his little hop. So, good day in chat, certainly.
Oh, huge day in the chat.
Yeah. There we go. I just capitalized the G in the group chat because that was bothering me. All right.
All right. I think it's then time for today's segment.
I think so. It's a shorter one.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a shorter one.
One that we, I guess, alluded to a couple weeks ago, because a couple weeks ago we did a what Pokemon trainer type would I be? So we decided through rigorous testing and interrogation that we respectively, I'm a grass type trainer and you were rock, correct?
Yes, I was
Yes,
a rock
sir.
type trainer.
Rock type trainer. There's some heaters I think you could put together with that one, certainly. We haven't done
Of
top three rock
course.
types yet. I think I would we could do that next week. Uh, but do you want to take us away here? Give us one of your Pokemons.
Um, yes. 1 second. I just wanted to double check.
Are we doing
the
our
team.
ace last? Should we save our ace for last?
Ooh, that's a good question. Whoops.
I think we should.
Yeah, let's do. Yeah, I guess we'll do ace
I'm gonna
last.
go in
I mean,
reverse.
ace. My ace is definitely. I don't even think. I don't. I mean, I don't know stats, so my ace might not even be my most powerful.
My ace definitely is. I actually didn't necessarily assemble this in the sense of like who's gonna fuck shit up. It's just more of like I want good type coverage here, and I want just Pokemon that I like. So, I feel very pleased with what I put together.
Yeah. I was just doing some last minute adjustments to the
Actually,
team
wait a minute. Yeah, I think
because I'm like, hold on, let's just put a fucking team of fucking dudes together. Um, yeah, I think this is good. I think this is the six I actually want. Now, when we do our top three Pokemon types, when we're doing top three of the week, we've been doing. They have to be primary of that type. I did not do that for this.
that's fine. That's fine because you're
Because
looking
also
at
you'll see gym leaders that don't even have the fucking. They'll have a Pokemon that's not even the type.
yeah.
I was like, mine's still the type.
Well, we aren't
It's just not
necessarily
the first
looking
one
at
listed.
gym leader here. We're just looking at like this is a type trainer, so you
Type
do have to
specialist.
have the type, but it doesn't have to be the first one listed in this sense. I don't think it matters here.
No.
It's different for
No.
like the top threes that we do because you don't want any repeats.
We're gonna-
so that's why it's like that. But I'm wondering. Nah, fuck it. This is a good list. I'm happy with this. Yeah, I'm good. I'm ready.
Hey, so are we? How are we doing this? Are we each giving our team first, or are we going like our six Pokemon, our fifth?
Let's
our
do
fifth?
one of each. Let's slap one
Okay.
of each and keep going.
All right. You may know this Pokemon in its Antonian form, but I've decided to tap in this Pokemon's Alolan form.
I know who this is.
Have a
I
little type variety
think.
here
I
for
think I
the
know
team.
Who this is.
We went with Alolan Golem.
Banger alert. Yes, sir.
That was one where I'm scrolling, seeing rock types and seeing what other types they have attached with it. Having the electric type attached with it, I was like, that's a cool one. Get over here, get on the team. Alolan Golem is on the team.
There's enough rock ground types in existence. It makes perfect sense to go with the Alolan form here just to get yourself some type coverage. It's great to fuck up the water types that you know somebody's going to be bringing.
Yep. That's
So
definitely one of the bigger reasons.
now you're not only no longer quad weak to water, but you can also fuck up the water types. So, good choice there. My first selection here. This is a fun one. This is the only Well, this in its evolutionary line are the only Pokemon with this type combination. And
Ooh.
I thought it was weird at first, but then thinking about it more, no, it makes sense. And I can't believe this hasn't been tapped into more because this is a really fun one. And I hope in the next game we get another one of these. I went with Ludicolo. It's the only
Hmm.
grass water line. The Lotad line is the only
That's
grass water line in the entirety
interesting.
of 9 generations of Pokemon.
That's crazy. That's
And
actually like
they
really
knocked this one out in Gen 3 and haven't touched it since. Um,
because so much of like just like aquatic vegetation out there in
yeah,
the world.
so much. There's so many
You it,
things you could base this off of. Like they went with
yeah,
lily pads here for this one, but
which is great. I mean,
yo, it was a banger. Especially
it's so
now
weird to not do
the
more.
final form is Mexican. It's fucking awesome. Well, they're all Mexican, but
One's more presenting than the others.
well, I think Lombre. He's got Ombre in his name. I think he's pretty
Yeah.
presenting. Lotad's the only one that's suddenly like Lotad probably wouldn't get deported. The other two, the ICE agent that's texting you it's probably wondering where you're hiding the Ludicolo.
That was crazy.
He's
But
he wants to know where you're hiding the Ludicolo, man.
I'm not Doug the bounty hunter. Why are you texting me?
I don't know, man. Maybe you know something.
If he started this text off with the $1,500, it's like, all right, man, maybe we can have a conversation. I mean, I wouldn't.
No, I I wouldn't sell somebody out for $1,500, but
I wouldn't sell out a friend for $1,500.
it makes no difference to me. Somebody's friend that I'd be selling out for 1,500. Yeah, well, Ludicolo here. I think it's not even a particularly strong Pokemon. It's got a decent special attack and stats. It's got a good special defense stat as well. So, you know, could take a little punishment, could give a little bit back. It's not, especially if I run Rain Dish, Ludicolo, pop that Rain Dance, yes sir. Um, so, yep, Ludicolo. What do you got?
Um, we went tropical with 6. We don't really get too far. I mean, I think you're out in the island now. You're swimming out in the ocean. What are you swimming with? Big ass turtle.
Big ass turtle.
Aracosta.
Banger.
Water Rock also made it onto, I believe, my offensive line when we did Pokemon football
I think it
teams.
did.
I think I had both turtles somewhere on the line.
Yeah.
So yeah, just again, just knocking out different types I can have on this team, and since I had already used him before on a themed Pokemon team, I decided to bring him back here again. He played well. He was a good guard. I think I had him at guard, maybe tackle. But regardless, good offensive lineman, good team
He's
player.
built like a guard, certainly. He's built like an interior offensive lineman. No question about it.
Yeah.
He's very round,
So
rotund.
I probably had him at guard, but just a good team player, does what the team needs. I decided to bring him back here for this. Costa was on the
Yeah,
team.
that's a great pick.
The next member, sir.
I like me some Caracosta. All right, keeping in the same generation here. I've got a Gen 5 Pokemon. Same generation as the one you just mentioned, not the same generation as Ludicolo. I got a Gen 5 Pokemon myself here for this next one.
He was my left guard.
Gotcha. This is actually a gym leader's ace. It's not my ace, but this is a gym leader's ace. It's a really great design. Kind of hits like a truck as a physical attacker. It's nice. It's got good speed. It's just a really cool Pokemon. It's one that I use like as often as I can when I play these games. That I usually can't because I have a superior on my team 90% of the time. But whenever I don't, I always got a Leavanny on me. This thing is awesome, man. I love the design. It's one of my favorite bug or grass Pokemon designs. It's such a cool looking Pokemon, and it's just a nice addition. I think it's neat. I think it I like it. It's here. It's staying. Number 3 here for you, sir.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I'm looking at it 654-3-2-1.
Okay, well 4.
The number kind of threw me off. So I am a big Power Ranger fan. That's been well documented on this channel and this pod. And Power Rangers is known for going with dino-themed seasons.
Ooh.
And the one that always has the best Zord, the best big robot, is the T-Rex. Obviously, I mean the mascot of dinosaurs as a whole. So I decided to throw a little T-Rex on here as well with Tyrantrum.
Love Tyrantrum.
Just a big dino.
Love Tyrantrum.
Yeah, but your next Pokemon.
Number 3. This one is once again same generation as you. This is a Gen 6 Pokemon. So he starts out as a little guy, and then he evolves into not a little guy anymore. He's very scary looking, very aggressive, big guy. I've got Trevenant on my team here, and for no reason other than Grass Ghost is just really cool. And that's
right. Yeah, that is a sick type.
Trevenant is a cool Pokemon, and that's why he's here. I figured, if I'm gonna be a mono type trainer, right? Chances are I'm not winning every fight. Somebody's gonna come prepared with the belt, and by belt I mean Infernape, and just wax my ass, right? But let's have a little fun. Let's have a little fun. If I'm not gonna win every fight, let's have a little fun. Let's put a Trevenant on the team. Why the hell not? Sir, the floor is yours. Go ahead and give me the next one down the line here.
I don't think I realized how much I kind of like this Pokemon when I was scrolling through rock types for this list. This one caught my eye kind of quickly, and I went, "Oh, I do kind of fuck with this."
Yeah.
I didn't think I fucked with him like this, but I do kind of fuck with this. I put Cleavor on the team.
Ooh.
I must have slept when he first was put in Legends Arceus. I think I was sleeping. I mean, I liked it, but for just something about seeing it right now, I was like, oh, he actually is pretty fucking cool.
He's got it like that.
He's got it on. Bug Rock is a fun type, at least in terms of don't see it around too often. I don't think. Yeah, Cleavor.
Crustle would be the only other one I can think of as Crustle.
Yeah,
the Dwebble Crustle line.
And he don't got it like Cleavor.
Not quite. Not quite. No.
Block on his ass. Nah.
Big ass block. Yeah. Honestly, I might be sleeping on the rock type as a whole because whenever I hear rock type, I always think of Geodude and shit, or like a rock.
Another rock ground.
Whatever. Yeah, rock ground. I always throw them together, but so many. There's a lot of great rock types. Like I love even just looking at fossil. You could have made a whole team of fossil Pokemon. You could have made a whole team of fossil Pokemon and it would have banged.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They need to stop making them all rock.
I get why, because they're coming from a rock.
But the Pokemon itself.
Well, I think in Gen 8, when they did the hodgepodge, slap this fossil with this fossil.
I think they've been getting away from it.
Types, but I don't know if Gen 9 even had any fossils. Might be tripping.
You give your next Pokemon and I'll look that up.
It probably did, and I just don't remember. Speaking of Gen 9, actually, I do have a Gen 9 grass type on this team here. Grass, right? Grass has a lot of weaknesses.
No fossils in 9.
Oh, wow. Shit. That's gotta be the first
Gens 2, 7, and 9 don't have fossils.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Interesting.
Anyways,
sorry, your next one was?
Grass type's got a lot of weaknesses, one of which, underrated one, but it's important to remember, is bug. A lot of bugs out there. What do bugs do? They eat grass. It is what it is. It's an evil world we live in. You know what's going to fuck up a bug type?
Fire?
A Skull Yes, sir. Skull in the lineup. Twin-headed beast here. All right, twin flame,
you talked about
if you will.
Before in the pod.
This is my twin flame, quite literally. I'm still yet to use this thing in-game because I just don't want to play those games again, frankly. Not really.
Which gen is it?
Gen 9. I don't care enough to. Scarlet and Violet. I love the Pokemon in that game. I don't really want to play it. I booted it up the other day, a few weeks ago, and immediately shut it off. I don't want to do this. But if I did want to do this, I'd have a Scovillain on my team. And
I've been thinking about playing Legends again.
I never finished Legends Arceus. I probably should, because that is a genuinely pretty good game. I should finish that one at some point. But number 2/number 5 on your list here.
So,
I'm not in any particular order on these, other than my ace. By the way, I don't know if you are. I don't really care.
they're probably in like reverse order of
Mine
favorites, but
probably are too, but because
I
of
don't
who I
think it's
thought of first.
I don't think this is also purely my favorite rocks, just
Yeah.
because I did also factor in having some type variety.
Hmm.
Um, so this shouldn't spoil top 3 rock types, I don't think. But anyways, um, speaking of type variety, you know my favorite type. It's the fire type.
I knew you
Needed
were
a
gonna
rock
have this on your
fire.
team. I knew you were gonna have this on your team, and you
I
should. There's
really
no
like this
excuse not to.
Pokemon.
This Pokemon's incredible. I
I
love
really
it.
like this Pokemon. I went with Colossal.
Yeah, I kind of figured when we started this, you'd have a colossal. I don't know how you can't have a colossal. If you got 6 rock types, you got to have a colossal in there somewhere.
Yeah.
He's
Burning up some grass.
he's just a fun looking dude.
Yeah.
It's more type coverage. It's more more for your weaknesses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love colossal, so I'm glad you.
As soon as I saw a little roly poly or whatever just rolling around, I was like, "Ooh, that looks cool."
That's it's probably my favorite like regional rock type variant, like of like the Geodude phenotype. Um,
Or it's just a rock.
yeah, where it's just a rock that grows into a bigger rock because this rock's got fire on it, and I
Yeah.
like that. I like when they do shit like that. So
Yeah, I love them.
I like
Got
when they have
a
a little
got
fun with it.
a Gigamax form.
Hmm.
Fun guy.
Yeah.
Your next Pokemon, sir.
Now, I'm not making any implications by putting this Pokemon here. I genuinely just really like this Pokemon, and I need that to be known.
Okay. All right.
I've got Breloom.
Okay.
I've got Breloom.
Okay.
So
I thought you were gonna say like Gardevoir.
how? It's green.
That's
It's
where
a
I
grass
thought you were.
type. No, no.
Oh, is it not?
It's no. It's Psychic Fairy.
Oh, I don't know that.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. No, it's not a grass type.
Yeah, I did. It was just like, oh, it's green. It's got to be a grass type.
No, it's. I thought that too when I first saw Gardevoir for the first time when I was playing, but
I haven't played those games, so
Gardevoir
whatever.
is Psychic and Fairy. It used to be just pure Psychic, though. It's never been grass.
Then why is it green?
You'd have to ask Junichi Masuda. But different Gen 3 Pokemon. I went with Breloom. So, grass fighting is a very nice combo. Very neat, very nifty set here. And, he's a cool, funny little guy. Like I like looking at him. He's got a very well designed Pokemon. Shout out Breloom.
Yeah, no, he's cool.
All right, Breloom number 2. Who is your ace?
All right, guys, come on.
When all else fails, when you have
This should be
the
known.
last line of defense.
I don't know if this is the best one on the team. No idea, because I don't look into stats. I don't know none of that. This is just, I need a dog on the team. I need a dog.
A dog. Yes.
And when we did other like Pokemon themed teams, my main one was a dog team. So give me Lycanroc.
Which form?
As my go-to.
Which form? You got 3 choices.
Midday.
Okay.
Midday.
Yeah.
Base form essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, Midday.
Not a dusk form guy?
No. I mean, just the straight up, it just looks like he grew up normally type.
Oh, fair enough.
Type beat. But yeah, Lycanroc, I loved it as soon as I saw it, bro. But yeah, Lycanroc is for sure. When he was the first one I wrote down when I was making this team.
Yeah. Fair
enough. How I love the dog Pokemon.
When I saw Rockruff in the Sun and Moon trailer, I knew right away, like no shot that wasn't gonna be on my team. No question about it. Yeah, I needed it right away.
Oh,
so no Mega Evolutions in your lineup. Just raw dogging it.
Well, we'll find out when Legend ZA comes out. Maybe I do got a little Mega in here.
I hope so. That'd be nice. Well, I mean, it's not like you can just slap Deontay on that roster. That'd be cheating.
Gigamax form.
Yeah, fair enough.
We got a Gigamax.
I'd like to think that all of those gimmicks are limited to 1 per game. Like if you got a Mega, you probably shouldn't have a Gigantamax on your team as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you probably wouldn't be able to do both. I don't know all the semantics. Anywho, my number 1. I do have a Mega Evolution here.
Okay.
And it is with a heavy heart that my one grass starter that I included couldn't be my favorite grass starter, which is Superior. Although this one's like not as close of a close second as you can be. It might even be a tie. I've loved this thing always, and it's giving me a type that I don't have, and I feel like it's a type that every good team needs. You have it on yours. Give me Mega Sceptile. Give me that grass dragon, long dick, Mega
Rocket
Sceptile.
launch and tail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. No explanation needed here. It's Mega fucking Sceptile. It's a banger. Yeah.
Specifically Mega.
Even without Mega, Sceptile by himself would be a fine addition to this team. Even if you said Mega Evolutions were outlawed, I wouldn't care. Sceptile would be a great choice here. So, it's got a pretty solid move pool. Yeah, love Sceptile. Big Sceptile guy over here. So,
now what's unfortunate is I wouldn't battle you because
it's not looking good. It's not looking good for you. No.
We need a. I don't know if there's a. Okay, froze for a second.
Yeah, you were like you were lagging.
I don't think you can make. I don't know if you can make a triangle with rock and grass in it that Gabe could complete.
I don't think so. Let's see, rock, grass, because grass fucks up rock. Rock fucks up. Oh, you could. I mean, it'd be boring. You could do fire, grass, rock. You've got two of the original in the triangle, but
fire, I think, is his favorite type too. I think fire type's his favorite type too. I think he said that's how he views himself as a specialist. So let's tab bro in. But anyways, that's it for our Pokemon teams. Let us, if anyone's watching this, let us know your favorite type and what your team of 6 would be.
Yay!
Yeah. Are we cutting deep?
I think so.
Icebreaker.
Icebreaky.
What TV show would you want to be a featured guest on or participate in? Give me a voice cameo in Smiling Friends.
That's a great choice.
That's probably what I would want the most.
Being a voice actor would actually be a dream come true for me. That would be quite a sudden. Now I'm kind of thinking. So it'd be a special guest in it. You wouldn't be a recurring character, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming.
What was the question again? I'm sorry. I'd like the exact.
What TV show would you want to be a featured guest on?
Featured guest. So you're a big guest. Like you got an episode dedicated to you, but you're not gonna be.
Yeah, I'm the fucking. I forgot his name, but the homeless video game character.
Yeah.
Ooh ooh ooh. That's who I'd be.
Yeah.
For one episode.
Methinks I would want to be fuck. Give me a You're saying something. I don't know what you're saying.
I was like, what? Shit.
Young Shaq West. No, give me a special appearance in a Star Wars animated show. I don't know if I don't know when the next new one's gonna be, or if it'll be any good. Put me on the next good one. Put me on the next good one. Put me on the next good one.
Well, sorry, brother, you're not getting on anything.
I was gonna say, Clone Wars has long since passed us by, so that ain't happening. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, let's get deep. Name a healthy activity you wish you did more often.
I need to get my ass in the gym, quite frankly.
I think I would just, for cardio, I think the thing I would want to do the most would be swimming.
I love swimming.
So I think that's what I would want to do the most, because it's also the best for you, because it's easier on your joints and all that.
Yeah, well, and also it gets everything moving as well.
Yeah.
So
the only thing is you just gotta, since the water's there hitting you, sometimes you feel cooler. Just stay hydrated. Keep drinking water.
Very easy to get dehydrated in a pool, as funny as that is.
Yeah.
Very easy. Yeah. Especially if you live in a hotter state, like, you live in Florida and you be swimming in the backyard like I used to. It gets hot. It's hotter than a bitch.
Yeah.
So be careful.
So the gym, just the gym in general for you, and then swimming for me?
Yeah, but also like swimming, I need to tap into swimming again. Because I genuinely love swimming. Another
Yeah.
one like rollerblading is something I love doing, and I haven't done it in so long that like if I had roller
You wait.
skates, I'd probably do it all the time. Why the fuck you looking at me like that?
I know you look cute when you rollerblade.
Mm-hmm.
All right, deeper. Okay, you have plans with a friend, but on the day before, you get the opportunity to do something much more exciting. What do you do?
Just be honest. Like depending on what much more exciting is, but like,
And what you're doing with the friend? Like, if you're
well,
just
I was like, you and I
let's
have
go this.
moved around podcast recordings because of dates or because of like other
Yeah,
shit that we got going on. Like,
other stuff that's much more exciting.
yeah, just communicate with your friend. That's all you
Yeah,
gotta do.
you
It's not.
just.
It's not like you can never hang out with them again. You
Yeah,
know
it's
what I
also
mean?
not like it's your friend's birthday. He's been looking forward to this milestone
The
year
whole
forever.
year.
It's
Yeah.
it's it's
It's his 21st. He wants to
just
go out drinking, and you're like, sorry, buddy, I gotta go get some tail. Like,
yeah.
nah.
It's just
That's
you have plans. So
yeah.
yeah, you just be like, hey, if something came up, this is an opportunity I don't want
Yeah,
to
like
pass
again,
on.
if it says much more exciting, that implies that the plans you had with your friend were pretty routine, pretty mundane, like
Yeah.
shit that you guys probably do regularly. So yeah, I'll
Mhm.
just say, hey, can we move this? I got this other thing going on now, and I kind of want to do this. Because like I
Yeah.
wouldn't feel offended if my friend would rather go on a date, than hang out with me that day. Because it's not like they're gonna go on a date every day for the rest of their life, never hang out with me again. Like
Yeah.
I'm not tripping over. It.
And if
So
and if they did, then they didn't value me the way I thought,
right,
and
and we just wouldn't be
it's
friends
not a
anymore.
loss.
Yeah. So
So
it'd be one thing if you're canceling plans all the time, but like one
yes.
instance of like, hey, I got this thing that's like, or like I got this really cool opportunity. Is it cool if we reschedule and I go do this? Yeah, I would do the same, which is what the question was asking. Yes, absolutely. I would just be honest with them, tell them I got some other shit to do.
Yeah. Very easy. Are we wavelength?
I think so.
Okay. So you
Guess
close
or
your
yeah,
eyes.
yes. Wait, yes. Host goes first.
Yes.
So
Yeah. What does Daddy want? Okay. I have shown a number.
okay. Fuck. I never prepare for these adequately. I never. Give me a rock type
Plenty of
Pokemon.
classics.
Give me a rock type Pokemon. I'll do. I'll
Okay.
bust out some classics.
Let me. I gotta Google. Rock type Pokemon once
You
again.
do that.
Maybe. Um. Okay, I am thinking. Let's go with Nose Pass.
I don't know about you. I kind of fucks with Nose Pass. Like that's like a 6 or a 7. Um, Pretty big nose, but maybe you don't. I don't know. The lighting on your face is quite sinister. You don't look like you fucks with Nose Pass like I do. But I think Nose Pass is cool. I think it's cooler than Probo Pass. I don't love Probo Pass. Um, you know who loves Probo Pass? Women. I bet you. I bet you women love Pro. See the mustache and the length of that schnoz. I bet you women love Probo Pass. Um, but I don't know. Save a horse, ride a mustache. You know what I'm saying? But um, I don't know. Nose Pass kind of bangs. Give me a wide receiver. A
Okay.
wide receiver.
Oh, hold on. What is his name? Is this who I'm thinking of?
Is it?
This has to be who I'm thinking. Kenny Galladay after he signed with the Giants.
Oh, we're talking like one out of 10 territory here. What the fuck, yo? Nose Pass doesn't deserve that shit. Okay, no, that is Kenny Galladay with the Giants is a 1. Like, no question about it. That is a 1 out of 10 player. Maybe 2 if you're not being too mean here. But we're talking about 1 out of that's 1 out of 10 territory. That's one of the worst free agent moves ever. I mean, he was worse than bad. He was unplayable. Um, which is crazy because I mean, see, folks don't want to respect Matt Stafford. He made Kenny Galladay look like a top 15 receiver in the league, but that's it's whatever.
Now they got Malik.
Mm-hmm. All right, give me what's a classic? Give me a fast food restaurant. Give me the nastiest, mustiest fucking place you can bring up.
Let's go with White Castle.
I've never been to White Castle. I have not heard good things. But you've never been.
Neither. I actually haven't been there either. I'm just going on vibes. Like I don't.
What the fuck?
I
All right, bro. Yeah, it can't be higher than a 2 still because that Kenny Galladay pick is doing a lot of heavy lifting. Damn.
There you go.
Give me a reason to live.
A reason to live.
Like if you had a friend who was on the verge, and you were trying to bring them back, right? What's the word?
I'd be like, no, don't kill yourself. We're having another election next year. Wait.
Oh, that would accelerate the process. This is a
You're
1.
voting again next year.
This is a 1. Yeah, that would accelerate the process. We're definitely okay. So, what can I get your opinion on for a 1 out of 10 for this last question? Damn, you really hate Nose Pass that bad. What did Nose Pass do?
We'll talk about it.
All right. Well, all right, we'll talk about it. Damn. Give me a. Give me an injury you've had.
The injury I've had? What do you think I do? I don't get injured that
theoretical much. Injury then. I don't fucking know, man. I'm spitballing.
Just go with injury.
Okay, Adam, I'm not gonna fucking.
So is 10 like a
I think 10 is like injury? A manageable. I can live with this. 1 is like this is the worst 10, thing.
10 ever. Is like I bumped into something.
10 is I stubbed my toe.
1 is like I died.
No, you have to be alive still. So you can't.
Okay.
That would be a 0 because you're dead. You wouldn't be allowed to rank it, quite frankly. So
okay, then my non-dominant hand shattered, just broken.
Specifically, your non-dominant hand.
Specifically, my non-dominant hand.
All right, final answer 2. Okay, final answer
locked
2.
In?
2 locked in.
It was 2.
Yeah, it couldn't have been 1 at that point, but man, I don't know if somebody said no, don't kill yourself. There's another election next year. That'd make me want to kill myself. Quite frankly.
Well, because I thought what would 1 be, and for you, I would have said like going to work on Monday. You have work to go to on Monday. Like that would have been 1.
What 1 would be? Like, 1 would be just telling them to kill themselves. Probably. I don't know.
Okay. And I was like, well, you have like the joy of democracy.
Yay!
I was trying to think. Anyways, we got there.
We made it. Non-dominant hands getting shattered is
okay.
Yeah.
Nose pass.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? What was that about?
I liked every other fucking rock type I scrolled through more. I don't even hate him. I don't think he's a 2 overall as a Pokemon, but for rock type, I was like, a lot of these are fucking really cool.
There's worse rock types than Nose. I don't know. Roggenrola is worse than Nose Pass.
I know. Let me see him again.
I think Geodude's worse than Nose Pass.
I definitely don't hate Geodude the way you do.
I don't hate Geodude. He's just whatever. He's just chilling.
This is the second time you've brought him up in a negative sense in this one pod. And I don't think that's the first time either.
No, hold on. I didn't bring him up in a negative sense. I just said his type was too common, so it makes sense to go with the Alolan form of Golem. I wasn't shitting on Geodude. Roggenrola was a rock type, yeah.
Oh, what? I thought that was a cute little guy.
So was Nose Pass.
He's not as cute as Roggenrola.
You tripping? Anyway,
yeah, I don't. I'm struggling to see what I would have put above Nose Pass.
There's got to be somebody somewhere. I don't know. Dwebble?
I don't see it.
Okay.
Dwebble? Oh, yeah, I mean, where do you go? I just saw bro. No, I didn't. He's down here. I don't know. I still think there's more character to Dwebble than Nose Pass.
Okay, fair enough.
Anyways.
You don't like Nose Pass because he's Jewish. That's what it is.
Okay. What are we doing? On fucking, Holocaust Remembrance Day? Are you kidding me?
Oh, is that today?
I think it is. Let me double check.
Shit.
Oh,
it might be.
It was yesterday.
Okay, I was gonna say, I thought it was yesterday. All right.
Okay.
Settle down.
Still too close.
Yes, yeah, too
Settle
close.
down.
Settle down. Too close.
Oh, no. Settle down.
Too close. All right, my fault. All right. Let me think for a bit before you shut your eyeballs.
Really?
You know what? Go ahead and shut your eyeballs. All right, the folks at home have seen the number on my screen. You may now turn around, and you may start throwing shit out here.
First stage Pokemon starter.
First stage?
First stage. What is the professor handing you? How do you feel about it?
We're gonna go with Score Buddy. Go with Score Buddy.
Okay. So we're lower. We're like a 3. You know what my 1 is.
A 1
I've been
first
very
stage
vocal.
starter?
Yeah, you definitely know what my 1 would be. I've been very vocal about hating this fucking Pokemon.
First stage, I don't.
You listen when I speak.
Oh, is it? I think it'd be Torchic, right?
Yes, I fucking hate that thing.
Yeah.
But anyways, Score Bunny.
This baby, I just hate this
like
baby. I just vitriolically hate this fucking baby.
I think it's something about Pokemon that with no arms, but have legs.
Is that why you like Geodude? It's just arms. It's because it's the opposite of what you hate, so you just love Geodude because he's just fucking arms. He's arms and a head.
Okay. But anyway, Score Bunny, I think we're like a 3. Give me an animated Disney movie.
Phone.
Yeah, Google. Let's get down to business.
So no Pixar, right? Just regular Disney.
Include Pixar.
Okay.
Include Pixar. I feel like this is lower, and Pixar doesn't have too many that would be lower. I think a bad Pixar movie is still like a mid movie.
This would be a great choice if my number was something else. I was gonna say I was gonna get a little more specific there, and I'm like, no, I shouldn't do that actually. I'm gonna go with Raya and the Last Dragon.
Okay. I did not see that one. Raya and the Last Dragon.
Last Dragon.
I like Did I walk in on somebody watching this though? Like I think I saw. No, I don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't see this one. Looks cool, kind of visually. But this era of Disney, wait, is it Aquafina?
I think Aquafina plays the dragon, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
I think Kelly Marie Tran plays the protagonist.
correct.
Overhated actress, certainly
I've never
overhated.
heard any. I've never heard anything about her.
Kelly Marie Tran was in The Last Jedi, and everybody wished death upon her because her character was so awful.
Oh,
But
she
like, that's not her
was.
fucking fault. Obviously,
Yes.
she didn't write the character.
Right.
But her performance was fine too. It's not like she did a bad job. She did what she was supposed to do.
Okay.
But the writers was just moving retarded. But
Let's see. Maybe 4 or 5. I don't know. Going
good.
trying to got Daniel Day Kim in it.
Shout out.
Okay, let's go with gas station drink to grab from the fridges.
Um, give me just a regular Red Bull.
We might be 5. We could be 5. Score buddy at 5 is way too high. But maybe that's just your vibe. I'm thinking, okay, because just a straight up Red Bull feels like a really good 5. Give me an animal to see at the zoo. You're in the zoo, you're walking around. You see this exhibit. How you feeling?
I haven't been to the zoo in so long that
You haven't
let
been
me see
either.
what's available at the Tampa Zoo, so I can give you what I would want to see in terms of this number.
I mean, it's almost like animals. Period.
Yeah, what do they got? I'm gonna go with black bear.
Okay, that's like it's a bear. If I'm a dangerous person, I could see that in my own time. Out of the zoo.
Yeah.
I still feel like a 5 because I feel like something. I'm trying to think, like lions, tigers, rhino, different apes
Yeah.
would be cooler to see. So I feel like that might be like a clean 5. If you have Scorbunny at 6, because that's what's holding me down right now. That's another one. I was just like, that's the fire type, really? I love this type. Why are you giving me some basic ass shit?
We have a friend.
They made up for it tenfold in the next generation,
We
though.
have a friend.
Shout out to Onyx, like the Pokemon.
The rock type. Yes, sir. Rock type trainer approved.
I
love you.
So wait, what do we have? We have Red Bull, Fire the Last Dragon, Scorbunny,
and
Black Bear.
You got one question left.
All right, one more question. Give me a NFL quarterback.
Current?
Yes.
Like current,
yeah,
current starter or current I don't know. Let's think.
Current starter.
Okay. Give me Russell Wilson.
Anything Steeler feels like it should be a 5. Besides, like obvious things like TJ. Cam Hayward. Obviously, those would be higher.
Yeah, TJ Watt's like a 6 or 7.
For a quarterback, maybe.
Yeah, as a football player.
All right.
I sure hope they don't find this video. You're pondering on this one for a while here.
Man, we're way off. We're way different on Score Bunny. We have to be way different on Score Bunny. I'm gonna guess 6. Final answer.
Really? Might lock it in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, I said final answer.
It was 4.
Okay, then we're off on other stuff then.
Yeah, it was okay. So, Red Bull. I'm not an energy drink guy. I will take coffee 100 times out of 100, and almost every gas station's got some kind of coffee in the fridge somewhere. So if I got a Java Monster, or they got like the Starbucks double shot thing in there, whatever, I'm taking that 100 times out of 100 over an energy drink. It's just not just Red Bull's good. Red Bull's fine, especially I can put it in vodka. That's awesome. But in general, I'm good. Like I don't want energy drinks. I'm just not a fan. Um,
I figured you were a little more pro energy drink.
nah, coffee, big coffee guy. Black bear. I love bears. Bears are awesome creatures. They ponder. You know me, I love pondering. Bears will sit and ponder too. I respect the fuck out of that. I'm not going to the zoo to see a bear. There's so much more exotic shit you'd be going to the zoo for than just a fucking bear. We got bears. Like we got bears around. I don't got giraffes. I don't got.
We bear bears.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. We don't got giraffes walking around here. We don't got rhinos walking around here. We don't got elephants walking around here. We got bears. We got hella bears. You know what I mean? So it'd be nice to I'd spend some time there because I like bears, but pure going to the zoo with the intent of looking at animals, bear would not be my top choice. No.
Bears.
What else? What else did I say? Oh, Russell Wilson.
Ryan.
Ryan the Last Dragon. That movie kind of stinks, but it's pretty,
Okay.
so that makes up for it. But
that's all I had to go off of was the visuals of it.
Yeah. Oh no, that movie stinks. The movie stinks. It's dumb. I mean, it's not the worst thing they've ever put out, right? It's like it's a whatever. Like it's kind of boring, but it's nothing offensively bad. It's just yeah, not a very
Freaks and Geeks video just hit 400 views.
Huge.
I have a problem, dude. When it comes to checking my YouTube statistics, it's a lot. Like I just what am I at now?
I don't love it. I don't think it's a very good movie, but
right.
It's not. It's hardly the worst thing ever put out. What do you calls it? And along with that, what else did I say? Oh, Russell Wilson. Yeah, he's Russell Wilson. You know how it is. So, yeah, that's it though.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. So is it time for what we've been on?
No. There's a segment we do before.
You're right. Okay. My apologies. Top 3 of the week. Water type Pokemon.
What? Yes. Yes. Yes, sir.
So I go first, right?
You do. The floor is yours.
Okay, so my number 3, it was tough. Okay, this was a tough one to narrow it down between.
No question about it.
It was between 2 different water type starters. It was between Piplup and this one. I consulted with a expert, and I decided, and I think this was what I probably was going to land on. I went with Oshawott as my 3rd favorite water type. I love the little guy, and just the way he says his name in the anime just scratches a little part of my brain. Same with Piplup, which is why the 2 were close, but just Oshawott. I love it. Yeah, I love it. And I think Piplup was, if it wasn't for Dawn, I think this would have been an easier choice. So I think ultimately trying to remove the factor of the trainer.
What did Dawn do?
No, I love her. That's why I'm saying if she wasn't there, it would have been easier to pick Oshawott.
Okay.
But removing her, since she has an influence on the Piplup thing, and remove her influence, I think it would go Oshawott.
All right, another anime heater here. I gotta go with Floatzel. Gotta go with Floatzel / Weasel, because Weasel was that dude in the anime. One of my as I started watching the series, in Gen 4 because I started playing the games in Gen 4, and this was the first water type I really regularly saw in action. And I just thought he was cool as shit. So, when I was a kid, I wanted that Ash roster. So, best believe I
Of
have
course.
Floatzel on the team. Um, yeah, he's a banger. Love
Bang.
Floatzel. Love Floatzel. I like Weasel's
All right.
anime voice as well. Yeah, but so number
All right.
two, we'll be looking at here. We're
My
just staring down
next
a
one.
barrel of.
Perchance this could have been my number one
Mm.
if things worked out better. But things ultimately didn't go the way I would have wanted them to. So instead, I'm going to put this one at number two because we did have a great journey together. We did make it very far together, but ultimately,
Oh,
me and this Pokemon were not able to complete the goal. But I'm going to put Blastoise at number two. Just going through as much of the Nuzlocke as we did together.
yeah.
I have to put it on there just for that
He
first
was a
Nuzlocke,
regular
first
clutch
Pokemon
performer for you.
of course, and then the first Pokemon I ever used in a Nuzlocke. Um, I don't know if you caught how I started this intro here for him, but perchance the
Yeah, you
Blastoise.
did say perchance.
Yeah, I was like, let me tease this up here, but yeah, perchance. Yeah, Blastoise at my number two, just for the tragedy of our Nuzlocke run that we trauma bonded over. I had to watch this Pokemon die. That was sad. It was the last one. It was the last one. So it was the first one I got in the Nuzlocke, and the last Pokemon, my last line of defense there that ended the game.
Yeah.
Blastoise. Your number two, sir.
Number two. This is a classic. In fact, I had this one in the Nuzlocke as well. We're gonna go with LeBron himself, the Gyarados. Yes, sir.
Mm.
Gyarados, always been a banger. Always been that dude. Um, one of the best shiny forms, one of the most iconic shiny forms in the game. Probably the
I
most
think it's.
iconic shiny.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say it's probably
It's the most
because of
iconic
the
shiny because the event.
guaranteed
Yeah,
encounter when it's introduced.
yeah,
And I was watching a video about like Pokemon trainers in the anime with shinies. I think he pops up in
he
different
does.
teams the most.
Yeah,
So
um,
he's got to be the face of shinies.
yeah, and then just hits like a truck, man. He's a fucking monster. Love me some Gyarados.
Yeah.
That's yeah, absolutely love Gyarados. Um, you're number one, sir. What we looking at here?
It's not like that. Okay.
Oh my god,
It's not like that.
you disgust me.
I have a reason. Okay, it's not that reason. I was big into Pokemon Go, right?
Mm.
And at one point, I caught a little Pokemon and saw that it had perfect IVs.
Mm.
It's the first time I ever got a perfect IV Pokemon ever in anything. And I was excited, and I was like, what? This Pokemon has options to evolve. So I was like, which one should I pick? And at the time I was thinking like, okay, this is the best one to pick in terms of use in gyms in the game. So I picked this one. So this was my first fully evolved, statted up to hell, perfect IV Pokemon. That's why it's my favorite, not because of anything else. But Vaporeon is my favorite water type Pokemon, and it is for good reasons, not unholy, sinful reasons.
I do have a fun fact about Vaporeon.
Yes.
Did you know in terms of human and Pokemon?
Okay. All right.
um, you did mention earlier today that you and I would have the same top three. It's just Vaporeon, Vaporeon, Vaporeon.
Yeah.
This is the only time I think I'll do this. For the sake of fun, I actually omitted Vaporeon from my top three.
For the
Because
sake of fun.
if I didn't, it was a no brainer.
Well, then include it.
No, I love Vaporeon. Look, I got another Pokemon here that I love that I wanted to talk about, quite frankly.
But is it a top three water type
Yes.
for you?
Yes.
So you lie when we do top threes?
No. I'm not lying. I'm not tripping.
Is it in your top three?
I told you this is the only time I've ever done this. Okay, fine. Then kick fucking Floatzel back one spot. He's the honorable mention. I don't care. And move this Pokemon up to number 2 and make Vaporeon my number 1. I don't care.
There we
Number
go. And that means we're locked in on
All
something.
right, number 2 slash technically number 1, but number 2 if I count Vaporeon. Um, my favorite non-Vaporeon water type Pokemon, Seismitoad. I the fuck was that?
Nothing. Just go ahead.
This thing's a heater. I I just think Seismitoad's neat. I really don't know what else to tell you. I've played with it many times in Gen 5. It's a lot of fun. Water Ground is a great type combo. You have one weakness, and it's a really bad weakness. It's a quad effective weakness, but it's one weakness. And it gets rid of your biggest weakness, which is electric. Um, I just like it. I just think it's neat. I just like Seismitoad, man. I don't know what to tell you. Actually, I'm wondering if this Pokemon is primary water, because I have a story to tell if there's another Pokemon that's primary water.
Look it up.
Oh, it's not, but I can use it in a later episode.
Okay.
So that's fine. I will pocket that information. I will hold that down, and it will definitely be in my top 3 because I really like this Pokemon a lot.
Let's pocket.
Yeah. No spoilers for who this is, but I would be excited to. This is a game related story, so I'm not gonna say anymore. I'll talk about it when we get there, but
All right.
I do think it is time for what we've been on.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps.
Yes. Do I go first?
Yes.
So it's been a minute since I've watched anything Power Rangers, so I've been putting that shit on again. I've decided to watch through the Disney era for Power Ranger fans who know the eras. Starting off with Ninja Storm. Really fun season so far. Great trio of Rangers to start, and then they have 2 evil Rangers that then turn good and join the team. Where I'm in the middle of them joining the team arc of the show. But it's a lot of fun. Great theme song. It's like the most chill season of Power Rangers. The villain is like pretty relaxed and just kind of not fully comical, but it leans that way a bit more than maybe other seasons. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I think I was underrating this season as a whole. So we'll see. Once I finish a full rewatch of Power Rangers, I'll probably go back, re-rank them, see how I'm feeling. But yeah, just been watching Ninja Storm. I have one or two episodes left of Creature Commandos, the first thing in James Gunn's DC universe.
I need to watch that because I've heard it's
fantastic. It's good. Yeah, it's good. It's very it's pretty R-rated for sure. Pretty violent.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen
sexual
clips or things of that nature.
But yeah, some fun characters introduced. I mean, I like how James Gunn, he's not going to shy away from highlighting some lesser known characters and seeing them, and that's all Creature Commandos is really. If you know anyone watching this, if you enjoy Suicide Squad, it is essentially that concept. Just the government banned them from using humans in teams like this, so they went with creatures.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they had the Creature Commandos. But yeah, it's great. It's been a good watch. There are some upsetting scenes where I'm like, don't show me this. Like you see the backstory of some of these characters, and it's like one of the most fucked up things I've ever seen. Not visually because it's animated and it wasn't overly graphic about it, but there was just one scene where I'm like, oh, that is that's probably most men's biggest fear and nightmare. This character was just forced to experience and see.
Jeez.
So yeah, I was like, "Oh my god, he got his get back." Spoilers, I guess. Spoilers.
Okay.
He gets his get back.
Very good.
But yeah, yeah. So I'll probably finish that after we do this.
I gotta watch that for sure.
I think that's it. I mean, Invincible season 3 is coming out soon. Super excited for that.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I don't know.
Break. Give me the whole thing.
Yeah, give me the Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's it from me. What have you been on, sir?
Finally, a real New Music Friday happened. Multiple albums to talk about here today. First of which being Eusexua by FKA Twigs. This was the shawty that Shia LaBeouf like beat the shit out of or something. I think something happened. I don't know. Shia did some shit. It was FKA Twigs. Um, Great album, really good album. Northwest is on this album, as in Kanye's daughter Northwest is on this
Okay.
album. A lot of people do not like the song that she's on. I think it's pretty fun. I think it's nice, but um, yeah, overall, really good pop album. Good start to the year for
Oh, was she also with Robert Pattinson?
was she?
Who is that? Who is she with here? She's pictured a lot with FK Twig says she has never seen boyfriend Robert Pattinson's Twilight. That was 2015, so I don't think they're together now, but looks like she was with him too. Yeah, they were definitely together. There's way too many. This is not just like one event for something they did together. This is
Oh, they dated in 2014. They actually got engaged at some point, and then they broke up in
whoa,
2017. So
wow,
FK Twigs and Robert Pattinson were together for about 3 years.
interesting.
Okay, so apparently a lot of the issue with their relationship was Robert Pattinson's fan base, allegedly.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that is awful that even comes into play in a relationship
I
because
think
people should just
I
leave these
think
people the
Robert
fuck alone.
Pattinson.
But
I don't know if this would be insane if this is a real story, but there was a story going around that Robert Pattinson had a stalker, and to get rid of him, he took them on a date and then just told them about all his problems, and then they just left him alone after that.
that sounds like
I don't
something he
think
would
that.
do. It sounds like something he would do, which is makes it believable.
I hope that's a real story because that's funny. I mean, I hope it's not real in the sense that he had a stalker because that's never cool. But
Yeah, fair enough.
in a fictionalized sense, it's a really funny story.
And there was another album I really liked. I don't know if this was. I don't know how to quite pronounce this name. I don't know if it's Guy Guevara. I don't know if it's a reference to Che Guevara, who Che Guevara once said that Fidel Castro's Eurostep went so hard that he started questioning the revolution.
Yes.
That was Che Guevara. So, funny reference if this is a reference to, but it's Ghais Guevara. So I don't know if it's Guy Guevara. I don't know how you pronounce it, but the album is called Goyard Ibn Said. Goyard Ibn Said. So good conscious hip hop album. Um, there's a McKinley Dixon feature on there who's coming out with an album later this year, if I'm not mistaken. He came out with an album in 2023 that I really liked. Top 10 albums of 2023 coming coming soon.
Oh my god.
No, but McKinley Dixon would have made it for sure. Um, yeah, there's an Elucid feature on there too, which is very nice. Very nice album. I enjoyed it. It's not. I don't think it'll be one of my favorites this year, but it was solid. It was very good. I'm glad I checked it out. I will get some replay out of it. So that's it. I think it's just those two albums. That's all I really had going on. Um, as far as what I've been on, just them twos. So, we got anything else on the docket for today, or do we think that's it? All right.
I smell food.
I will be gonna eat something here in a second too. To the fine folks at home, thank you for tuning in. Have a great rest of your evening. Big kisses,
Assuming this video's out.
and we'll see you guys soon. Next week's episode, of course, will be on Brayden's channel.
Well,
So
I fucked up last time too, so we'll see.
you're only human. Um,
Yeah.
but please take care and bye bye.